It's the second salvo in a 24-hour period in the ongoing trade war between the U.S. and China. Wasting little time to respond to Washington's new tariffs on Chinese goods, Beijing is also slapping additional tariffs of 25% on $16 billion worth of American imports. Seung-jae reports.
From fuel and steel products to automobiles and medical equipment, China is slapping additional tariffs of 25% on $16 billion worth of U.S. imports as the world's two largest economies take their trade war to the next level. China's Commerce Ministry said Wednesday that the tariffs will be activated on August 23rd, the same day that the U.S. plans to begin collecting an extra 25% in tariffs on $16 billion of Chinese goods. While the U.S. published its final list of goods subject to the new tariffs on Tuesday, China's final list, revealed on Wednesday, differs from an earlier draft announced back in June. The number of categories of goods subject to the tariffs has risen to 333 from 114, but the total value remains unchanged. The list of goods subject to the tariffs include energy products like coal, as well as large items like cars, but crude oil has been excluded from the list. China's latest tariff measures are in response to the earlier U.S. action. U.S. President Donald Trump is determined to put pressure on China to negotiate trade concessions, with Washington imposing tariffs on $34 billion in Chinese goods last month alone. So far, China has now either imposed or proposed tariffs on $110 billion of U.S. goods. The blowback from the trade war is becoming apparent in the American job market, with a U.S.-based television factory planning to shed staff. Element Electronics, a TV manufacturing plant in South Carolina, will lay off at least 126 employees from its Winsboro plant on October 5th. This comes as the Trump administration imposed a 25% import tax in July, which affects Chinese components for TVs and video equipment. Observers remain concerned as the latest measures by China may trigger President Trump's next round of threatened tariffs on $200 billion worth of Chinese goods. Seung-jae, Arirang News.